Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gonna Goal FC, and this is the Premier League. Premier League, second day of midweek games, and this was the game between Tottenham Sport and Fulham Spurs. Sit back FC, similar to Newcastle yesterday. Was it Newcastle? Yeah, but Newcastle they do sit back as well. But similar to Burnley, yesterday, but Fulham tying the game in the second half to my delight and the delight of most Arsenal fans. Way to go, Fulham. In the 25th minute, Harry Kane scored a beautiful goal from a beautiful cross by Reguilon. I thought the cross to the through ball, diagonal ball to Reguilon was offside, but VAR didn't even look at it. But Reguilon controlled the ball well and set up a beautiful cross for Harry Kane. And Harry Kane, beautiful header, no chance, hits the bottom post and goes in. Tottenham 1-0 cruising, and they should have scored more than one in the first half. The goalkeeper Areola for Fulham made a beautiful save made a couple good saves in the first half, and Tottenham made some chances in the first half and in the second half. Halftime it was 1-0 to Tottenham. Cruising, like I said, felt like they should have had more, but Tottenham. Sit back FC. I praise Scott Parker, the Fulham manager, encouraging his team, pushing them to score and to clinch, to tie the game, and they would have won the game. 74th minutes goal by um, Caballero, number 17 for Fulham. Before that, 4 minutes before that, Human Son had a one-on-one, and he not really a one-on-one, but he was true on goal, coming from the left-hand side. Hit the post. I think he was kind of similar to where Harry Kane placed his goal, but Human Son hit the post, and that game would have been done by then. It would have been 2-0 to Tottenham if he had scored, but he missed, and Fulham. That was a letdown for Fulham, but they went on the other end 4 minutes later, 74th minutes. Ivan Cavalier was scoring the equalizer. Haruna Lukman came on and changed the game for me. His passes, everything he did was excellent. He gave a beautiful cross, and after spinning, Sanchez gave a beautiful cross, and Caballero headed the ball in. Eric Dyer jumped. Reguilon jumped, but they couldn't get the ball, and he was in between Reguilon and Eric Dyer. He scored the goal with Hugo Lloris no chance of saving the header. Like I said, Fulham should have won the game. Even Tottenham should have won the game at that point. Tottenham in the 89th minute, when the 90th minute scored a goal, Reguilon, but it was offside. Tottenham fans were happy, they were excited. I was like, oops, wait on, it's not over, mate, it's not over. Delight for me as an Arsenal fan. Sorry, Tottenham fans, man. It's a pity. It's a shame. You guys couldn't beat Fulham. We beat them 3-0 at Craven Cottage, and you guys couldn't even beat them here. But game ended 1-1. I was really impressed by Fulham, and I was really impressed by their substitute, who is my man of the match, Haruna Lokman, number 19, came on and changed the game, man. Came on for Tete. Tete, I was kind of disappointed with him. I think it was in the first half or in the second half, I don't remember. But he had this chance where he could have squared it back as the right wing back. You're supposed to provide the service. Your primary job is not to finish. Your primary job is to defend and provide assist. And he shot there where when he should have crossed or laid the ball back for his attacker. But he went off, and my man of the match came on, Aruna Lukman. He was the one that played the horrible penalty that would have tied the game for Fulham against West Ham in the other London derby. But he missed a disappointing penalty, but he came on in this game and changed the game for me. He should be in the conversation to start their next game. But for some starts, Tottenham lost a chance to go third in the table behind United, Liverpool, and then they lost the chance to go third. And they are now sixth on 30 points, 6 points behind Manchester United. Same number of games played, 17 games, but they lost that chance to go third. For Fulham, they broke a 13 game losing streak against London clubs, man. They've lost 13 straight games, 13 against London clubs. That's the most by any London club, by the way. Disappointing record to have there, but they've broke it. They've broken it. Now they drew against Tottenham, and good for them. So for my analysis, Tottenham, man, Jose Mourinho, Mr. Pack the Boss, Mr. Sit Back FC. I don't get it, man. Usually teams like they have like short periods where they sit back, but you could tell in the second half it's like Tottenham came to sit back and just absorb the pressure. I know they like to counter attack, like they're a great counter attacking team, but they also just sit back for no reason, man. Like you don't have to sit back. Like you're playing against Fulham. I know they've improved, but you're playing against Fulham FC. Like you should. They're 18th. Are they 18th in the table? Yeah, they're 18th in the table. You should attack, man. You have Hurricane, you have Human Song. You shouldn't depend on counter attacking. And like I said, Human. It's easy for me to say, but Human Song should have made the game 2-0, which he missed. The ball hitting the post. And also, Mourinho doesn't trust his players, man. He doesn't trust his players. Um, like he doesn't trust his bench. I mean, you could tell that Fulham was piling the pressure on, and he didn't bring anyone on. Lucas Moura was on the bench. He could have brought Lucas Moura on. Uh, Bale was on the bench. Lamela was on the bench. He started making subs when Fulham scored the equalizer. So Mourinho needs to trust his bench. He needs to trust his players more for them to start killing off games. Sorry for Tottenham, man. The highest they can do this season is to make top four. Right now, they are sixth, where they finished last season. Aston Villa, who's below them, have like 3 games or 2 games to play. So, not good for Tottenham. Their fans will be disappointed. For Fulham, they have improved greatly, man. From when I watched them in the first game of the season against Arsenal, they've made some defensive changes. Anderson coming in, and Adara Bayo coming in, Ola Aina coming in. They've completely transformed the Fulham defense. And they're playing off. They're playing good off. Ademola Lookman coming in. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who missed a great chance. He should have just chipped the goalkeeper in this game. He missed. They've greatly improved, and great praise to Scott Parker. They've improved defensively. They were fluid. Their passing was fluid in this game. It felt like I was watching an old Arsenal team, but not really an old Arsenal team. But you get my point. They were really playing good football. I like the midfield pairing of Reed and Anguissa. They really controlled the mid. Anguissa was on a yellow card for most of the game, but he kept his cool. He didn't get a second yellow card. So I'm really impressed. What I would say for Scott Parker is that he delayed his substitution. He brought on Ademola Lookman at the right time, but he should have taken off Ruben Loftus-Cheek and brought on Jason Oma a lot earlier. He shouldn't have taken off the goal scorer, so he took him off. But that's the manager's choice, man. Fulham, I don't think they'll be relegated. Brighton might be relegated this season though, because Fulham have like 2 games in hand ahead of Brighton. Have 2 games ahead of Brighton, and they're just 2 points separate them right now. So Brighton should be really careful because Fulham are playing good football. I think the last relegation spot might just be determined between Fulham and Brighton, because I know Sheffield will go down. What's the other team? West Brom will go down. Those teams are really playing bad. Even though Sheffield got their first win, but they might go down. But good for Fulham, man. For my opinion, I don't think they'll get relegated. So tomorrow is the Arsenal game. Let me know who you think is gonna win. We're on a four-game winning streak. I hope we'll win this game to make it 5 games unbeaten in all competitions. Let me know in the comments who you think is gonna win. Is it Arsenal or Crystal Palace, or is going to end in a draw? Let me know. Who do you think is going to score? I think Lacazette is going to score again, and hope Smith Rowe scores too. Thanks for watching the video. Like the video and subscribe to my channel, and check out my podcast on Spotify and Google Podcast, and or anywhere you watch a podcast. This is the Premier League, guys. Adios.